guys, and welcome back to Battlefront Updates and another monthly Senate Q&A, the series where I will answer my senators' questions from Discord and also live in the chat. Thank you guys very much for joining me. Torbase Echo, Senate Central, and of course Liam is here as well. Davison, hello there, Echo. Yes, I got my Cithro bag this time because a lot of you guys complained I didn't have it on last time. So I'm probably gonna sweat like crazy, and I know it looks absolutely retarded when I have the headphones on as well, but yeah, that's how it's gonna be. Actually, I could use smaller headphones, but I can't be bothered to find those right now. Snark is here as well. Owen, welcome to the stream. So we have a lot of questions to go over today, and I will also be taking them from the chat. I will be jumping a little bit back and forth. Good evening, Casey. Hope you are doing good. Darth Leot the Wise. Yeah, have you ever heard the tragedy about Darth Leot the Wise? So I'm gonna jump into some questions from Discord first, and then I will jump back and forth. It's so good having this stream deck here. I can just flick a button here and boom, it goes up like that, so you guys can see the questions. So how was your... Owen asks, this always, whenever I do these, I write these in the chat, I get like 1,000 questions that are the same every month. But yes, my day was very good, thank you, Owen. I've been making some videos you will see later this week. Just prepping some stuff, but tomorrow is pub day, so you guys are gonna get some news probably. What did you eat for breakfast today? I kind of don't really eat breakfast because I sleep to like... Sometimes I sleep too long, so I go up maybe... I went up 10:30 today, and then I had lunch at 12, which... So technically that was my breakfast, which was like... What's it called? How can I not remember the word of... Fläsk. Swedish guys. What's it called? It's not ham, it's the same... I don't know, meat, fries, and béarnaise sauce, okay? Really healthy lunch. That's what I had. Was it nice? Yes, it was very nice. Was it as tasty as it smells? Probably tastier because it just smells like fast food. Do you like pasta? Yes, who doesn't? What foods do you despise? That's actually kind of funny because I eat pretty much anything. Like, you can put me up to some weird shit and I will eat it. Like seafood or whatever. I really love trying out new stuff, but there's one thing I just for some reason cannot stand, which is raw tomatoes. Like I've learned to like it a little bit, but that's the one thing that if I have a salad with tomatoes in, I will pick those away, not eat them. That's like the one thing. I can eat octopus or whatever else you guys find weird, but tomatoes, I don't know. Well, let me just quickly I was quickly going to jump back here and answer a question from Casey. Heading to EGX next month in Birmingham, England, expecting Battlefront 2 to be there. Are we more likely to have space demo or on ground demo? I would say if they... next month, so that's in September, so the beta hasn't started yet. I would say... Are you sure they're going to have Battlefront 2? Because as far as I know, they've only had Battlefront 2 so far at Gamescom and EA Play, so I'm not sure. But if they do have it, I don't think, maybe both. I'm not really sure. So yeah, we'll see. If they haven't announced it, I'm unsure if they're actually gonna have it. What is your favorite battalion of clone troopers? I think it's gonna have to be 501st because I honestly don't know too much about the other. I think 212th is that's Obi-Wan's, right? I still prefer the 501st, mainly, and I know this isn't canon, but because you get to follow them in the first Battlefront 2's campaign, which I thought was pretty cool. EGX is from September 21st to 24th. Okay, in that case, I'm not really sure. Battlefront 2 was at a GameStop Expo. Okay, in that case, it might be at EGX. I would probably guess for Starfighter Assault, since that was closer. Tomatoes are disgusting. Thank you very much. And it was a D23 as well. Okay, that's good to see. Do you go to the gym? If yes, how often and what type of exercise do you like? I actually haven't gone to the gym for years. I used to do it quite a lot when I went to secondary upper high school. I'm not really sure what it's called in English. And I think deadlifts were my favorite, but I've just been lazy as hell the last few years, so no, I'm not going to the gym right now. Anne is numbing on some tomatoes while reading that comment. Yeah, that's disgusting. What inspired you to start your channel, and what tips do you have for someone starting off? Probably the fact that it was so early on, and I loved Battlefront, and I was like, I want to make informative videos about news. What can I do that no one else is doing? And then basically that week when I had that thought, they announced Battlefront, and I was like, this is perfect. I'm gonna start a channel because barely anyone else has it, and that's why I did it. So that's basically the main tips I can have. Start off doing something that no one else is doing, because if you start a Battlefront news channel now, like, you have a lot of competition. You gotta bring something new to the table. And secondly, always have good audio quality. That's like the main thing. Listening to someone with a poor microphone is probably my worst. Like, if I have bad audio, I'm just gonna click away right away. Who made your channel artwork? Pixel Flare Graphics. You can find him, or Pixel Flare Studios. I don't quite remember. You can search for his name and you'll find it on his website and Twitter and so on. What skirmish modes would you want to see in Battlefront if EA added more or modded? I definitely know the answer. I definitely would love to see the Death Star, for the simple reason that I want to be able to fly the trench run over and over as much as possible. That is the main reason. I just want to fly that trench run, so yes, I want that in skirmish. Also, what is the most you have said "dice please" in one stream? Oh, that's probably, that counter is probably off the chart in some of my streams. Is that, yeah, yes, and that is Stone Mountain 64's channel. I will actually get back to you regarding that, because I have it there for a specific reason that I will get back to you later. That's related to another question here. What are your thoughts on this Stormtrooper like Tesla? Oh, that looks pretty sweet. I mean, I wouldn't say that it would, like, I wouldn't think about a Stormtrooper if I saw it, but as a car, I think it looks pretty sweet. I could definitely drive that around. Or the Stormtrooper in a Tesla. Yeah, that's I could use that one. Do you find pleasant food oddly satisfying as you feel the best? What do you mean? I don't even know what that means. Do you find pleasant food oddly like, yeah, good food is nice, but I'm not sure what you mean with pleasant food oddly satisfying. Which Tesla do you like the most? The red one, definitely. I don't know. I don't think silver cars look too good, or gray, or whatever you want to call it. The red one looks better. Favorite thonk? I don't even know thonk. What the hell is a thonk emoji? I don't know. I need to look. I think it's gonna be the triggered one here. Triggered thonk emoji. That one. What? I don't even know. Do you like curry? Yes, I do. It's a very generic, like, I don't think, how can you say I'm making a curry? There's like 1,000 different curries. Like, I don't even know what's specified as a curry though. I mean, you could have like, I'm just thinking when I go to an Indian restaurant, everything pretty much contains curry, but it's like 1,000 different dishes. Which is better in your opinion, Vanguard or Sentry in Battlefront 2? Wait, I need Vanguard or Sentry. Aren't those from two different classes? Vanguard or Sentry? I'm trying to think here. Sentry is the big thing you pull up, like the automatic minigun, and the Vanguard. Oh, Vanguard is the one you have on Assault, right? So in that case, I would go for Vanguard, definitely, because you can chain the kills. If you got a million pounds, or whatever currency is in your counter randomly in your bank account, what would you do with it and why? Has to be 1 mil, not whatever. Okay. If it randomly appeared in my account, I would contact my bank and be like, hey, what's up with this money? Because, you know, if I were to use it and then they come and say, yeah, that was accidentally transferred, you're gonna have to pay it back, well, then I'm screwed. So, like, a similar thing happened in Sweden recently, where there was some bug where you could take out money from the ATM without it without having money on the account, and people were like, oh, I can get unlimited money, but then they got charged back for it. So if I got the money legitimately somehow, I might be different. I would buy a really nice apartment, and I would probably buy a car maybe, but if it just popped up randomly, no, I would just ask the bank what the hell that money is coming from. What is the best trailer for a movie you have ever seen? My top 3 are the Godzilla official trailer 1, IT official trailer 1, and Thor Ragnarok. Oof, that's a question I feel like I need to think. I'm gonna think about the ones that I've like got really hyped by seeing. Movie, no, so I can't say Battlefront 2. So what could that be? I would probably have to say... Oh my god, why is this so hard? Top 3. Oh, the best trailer, okay. Best trailer I have seen. Oh, I'm trying to, because I know there's a few trailers I go back and watch sometimes. I think one I really like is Age of Ultron, when he's like tangled in strings. I don't remember exactly what it says, but then it's like really epic music. That is definitely one of my favorite trailers. Hello there, Jedi Inferno and Adam Swee. I'm glad you could join us. But those you mentioned I like as well. IT not too much, because it's like I haven't read those books, so it's like some people got really hyped and I was like, whatever, it looks like a pretty good movie. Very nice. Yes, I know, we passed 1 million views recently, which is pretty damn amazing, and we're definitely gonna make something like this for Battlefront 2 once it's out. Do you think for seasons in Battlefront 2 they will live stream them like they did for the DLCs in the current game? And if so, do you think they would ask people like you to play them on the stream again? That's actually something I've been really curious to hear about, because as you probably know, they had a DLC event for every DLC last time, where they invited me and between 5 and 15 other YouTubers out there to play it early, record some gameplay, and then one of us or two of us get to stream it. And I'm not sure if that's going to work with the seasons, because if they like span the content out for a month or two, maybe that's going to be hard. Or they could have us go there and record it all, and then we could like have different embargoes for like, okay, this thing you can release this week, and then you can release this the next week. I'm not sure, to be honest, but I hope so. I really hope that they will have support the community a lot and invite us out and have some nice stuff, basically. It's IT. Yeah, I know IT. Sorry, I read it as ET. IT. Yeah, I know IT. Welcome back, Liam. Hope your food was good. Yes, the Age of Ultron trailer is amazing. Yeah, I agree. It is. Who has the best shooting face? That's definitely Leia. And nothing beats that one with Leia. That's definitely the best shooting face. Yeah, okay, someone even wrote it out there. I'll agree on that one. Do you find the juicy word yep as satisfying as... What's up with your satisfying? You asked up here as well. You have weird questions, Torbis. I don't even know how to answer that one. Choose one ability. Which one would I choose and why? Okay. Control plants. See every spectrum of light. Breathe underwater. Control plants sounds kind of boring. But on the other hand, maybe not. See every spectrum of light. I'm not even sure what kind of... Would I like see the UV light coming at me all the time? Would I be able to shift it off? Or would my sight be completely overwhelmed? I am not really sure. It's not IT, it's IT. Eat? I don't even know how am I supposed to pronounce the name. But yeah, breathe underwater. That would be like useless for me. I could just... I thought that's a cool... The thing is, read minds. I think I would take that one if I can toggle it off, because I don't want to be able to constantly hear everyone's minds, because that's really creepy. And I would just like use it to my advantage to like creep people, like be like, hey, do you know, I know what you're thinking about, that kind of thing. I don't want to use it to like just be creepy. So that's probably the most useful one. Otherwise, control plants, I would say. Control plants can help save the world. Yeah, I mean, that's true. It depends on what you mean with control plants. If I could just be like this and control everything in the world, then maybe, yeah. But I was kind of thinking, oh, I can go up to root and make it like wiggle or something. That's what I thought. Oh, that's a good one, Senate Central. Yeah, that's a good one. If your channel depended on it, would you rather do a Minecraft stream or Roblox stream? Oh my god. I don't even know what the difference is between them, so I'm going to say Minecraft. Battlefront 1 or Battlefront 2? Battlefront 2 for sure. Which one of these cars do you like more? Jaguar F-Type or the Maserati Gran Turismo S? Oh man, I'm so bad with cars, but I think I'll take this one because white cars look good. I think, but they're pretty equal to me. But I think I'd go with the white. No, the red one. The red one. I changed my mind. The red one. What did you make of the hero and villain voice acting in the first Battlefront game? And if the decision was up to you, which ones would you keep or change for Battlefront 2? I thought they were decent. Like, I didn't complain about it as much as some part of the community did. I think some of Vader's lines were stupid, but I think they removed those. Like, nothing can stop my lightsaber or whatever else he said. I don't know which ones I would change. To be honest, I would probably change like Jyn and well, Rey wasn't in there, but Jyn to have the real actor. I mean, some of Luke and Vader, it's hard to have the real actor. Vader could work, but I'm not sure which one I would change, to be honest. What is your opinion on Porgs in The Last Jedi? Kind of like, I don't really care either way. They can. I hope they don't get as much attention as the Ewoks did. That's basically what I think. Can you live read Chewie and the Porgs when it comes out? Oh, I don't know. Should I? I don't think that's legal actually, because that would basically be like I made my own audiobook, but I'm getting ad revenue from it, so I don't think that's legal. But it would be a fun idea. Do you plan on reading the Phasma book when it comes out? I should probably do it, but I haven't had. I think it releases in like 2 days, and I haven't planned on doing it so far. Wait, what are they talking about in the chat right now? Oh, hello there, Daniel S. Welcome to the stream. What is your dream house? Ooh, I don't have a picture, but I would say a house that's central. Like, I want to still have a little, what's it called? Tomt. What's the English word for that? Like, I just want to have some green around it, right? Like little garden and whatever, where I can barbecue and so on. But I still want to be fairly central. But then I would like to have like one big office where I could have like a real good studio setup with like lights I can slide away, like 6 monitors or whatever. And then probably have like a pool. I mean, you're talking dream house. I'm just gonna go crazy here. And then like a garage, of course, in it. And then the kitchen would be like huge, with all the modern stuff. A lot of nice tech. I don't know. I can't really specify more, but that's the kind of stuff I would like to have. What is the name of your webcam? C920. Have you deleted many of your old videos since you only have like 10 videos? Till you made 1,000 sub special? No, I actually have not, because I got those first 1,000 subs really quickly, which was pretty cool. I was doing some really not ugly marketing, but you know, I left a comment on every new, or no, what did I do actually? I think what I did is I made sure to have a top comment on the official teaser for the game. Like, I had like probably 4 or 5 accounts from earlier. That I upvoted the comment with, so I had like 5 likes, and then everyone else upvoted it, because I didn't just say, hey, check out my channel, but it was more like I gave some information. I was like, hey, if you guys want to have more, feel free to check out my channel, and then people upvoted that, so that gave me a few hundred subs from that, because there was literally nothing, no one was doing videos on it, so that's why I got to 1,000 subs so quickly. I did it like literally the first 1,000 subs. I did that comment thing, but the thing is, a lot of people just go, please subscribe to me. That doesn't work. What I did is I provided something useful in the comment. I was like, oh, it's being developed by this, there, blah, blah, blah. It's close to me. It's I basically summarized everything we knew in a comment. And then at the end, I said, hey, if you guys want to have more, check it out. So you can't just say, hey, please subscribe to my channel for awesome content. No one's going to upload that unless you use a bot or something. And that's something I would never do. Are you going to buy a fluffy porg? I don't think so. Do you hate porgs as much as me? Probably not, because I don't really hate them. Thoughts on the Praetorian Guards? They look pretty decent. I think it's going to be hard until we see them in action to know how they are, but if they're like the Royal Red Guards, we never see them in action in the movie, but we see them in the game, so I would love to see them as special characters. in Battlefront 2. Let's swap back a little bit to the here. How often do you visit the Pod Squad server? Not that often, pretty much never. Just say your house would have everything. Yeah, that's kind of what I would do. Favorite Call of Duty if you played Modern Warfare 2 and then Modern Warfare 3. I played Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and a little bit of COD 4, but I didn't play when that was released, so it was a little bit, I played it afterwards. But Modern Warfare 2 is the one I have the most fond memories of, and I did play Modern Warfare 3 a lot, so although I preferred Modern Warfare 2, it was still a good game. Do you agree with people saying that Battlefront 2015 was an expensive beta test for Battlefront 2? Not really. It was definitely not a fully fledged game, because they obviously even admitted to not having a campaign because they had to do it so shortly. But when people say like, oh, 3 times the content, well, the first game didn't have any content, like, yeah, go do the math. There's still a lot of content in there, even if not enough. So I wouldn't call it a beta. That's taking it a little bit too far, but I would say the game should probably have released for about $10 or something like that. No, I mean, $10.
When you have to make your presence known, trough donations.
Oh, thank you very much, Negi or Stefan. Yeah, I'm sorry, I still can't. I don't know how to. I've asked them about expanding the sponsor system to Iceland and other countries, and they haven't given me any update on it. So I'm sorry about that. But at least you got access to the Discord now, so you can still leave some questions. Oh, here's a question from you. I see it right here. I think he's actually Senator non-sponsor country, because unfortunately YouTube tends to not make their features available everywhere once they launch them, which is a shame. But thank you very much, Stefan. I appreciate the donations a lot, and your birthday gift yesterday as well. And my figurine that should be arriving in November that I ordered as well. So thank you very much for that. Which of the Indiana Jones movies is your favorite? Oh, it was so long since I watched them, so I don't remember the names. But the one where at the end they have the Holy Grail, you know, and someone drinks and she like crumbles to dust or something. I don't remember which one that is, but that is probably my favorite Indiana Jones. Closely followed by the one with the where they like eat monkey brain and stuff. Like, I don't remember the names. I'm just giving you the descriptions of the movie, okay? The Last Crusade. Okay, yeah. That's Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade. Which one's which of that? But yeah, you guys know which two I prefer now. What is your favorite wine? Wine. That's how you pronounce it. Red or white? White. I can't even pronounce it. V and W today. Probably white, or the best is sparkling wine, like champagne, basically. But if I just have normal red or white, I would pick white. What kind of small game modes do you expect in Battlefront 2 at launch? When I talked to Dennis at EA Play, he said there will be fewer modes and more planets in this game than last. As a small game enthusiast, I'm a bit worried that we won't get much attention on the more competitive small modes. Your thoughts? I do understand your worry, but I also understand why they're doing what they're doing, because I would much rather have twice the planets and half the game modes, as long as the main game modes have a lot of variation like Galactic Assault seems to have. But I do think they know they need to have smaller modes, both a hero mode and something like cargo or drop zone or something like that. I think you're definitely going to have less, but I hope that the ones you have are going to be better, so you're going to feel like you get enough from just that game mode, if that makes sense. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I gotta be honest with that one. I don't think it's too bad. I don't think it's as bad as people say. It's definitely not as good as the originals, but like, I didn't watch it and be like, oh, this is so crap. So I still think it's worth the watch, if that makes sense. But the old ones are a lot better, I will admit to that. What do you think of the TIE Silencer? Looks pretty sweet. I mean, not much to say. Sweet ship. We will see it in Battlefront 2. What are your opinions on the new flying controls? They are a lot better now. I really like that you can freely turn your ship. That's like the main thing I like. No, actually the main thing is the fact that you can't just hold down the right mouse button and fire, because it locks on automatically. So it's nice that you have to manually aim, which I think is gonna be really good, especially on PC. So that's gonna be nice. Can you do a Palpatine voice? Do it. Do it. That's about as much as I can do. Yeah, I agree. I think all Indiana Jones movies are pretty good. I like more game modes, but the game modes don't even seem like different game modes when all the maps are the same. Yeah, that's a good point as well. What I hope is that we have Galactic Assault. I hope that one's basically gonna be like all the big game modes. Like, okay, we have Theed is gonna be like that. Then we have Walker Assault and Hoth, and then we have what else do we have? Starkiller based. Then you might be doing infiltrating and blowing something up. Like it's still technically one game mode, but it plays out completely differently, which means that it has a lot of variation. And I hope they're gonna have a small game mode that's the same thing. That might be like, oh, on this map there's gonna drop bomb pods. On this map there's gonna be something you need to extract, and so on. I think you guys know what I mean. One list, one name for the game mode, but multiple objectives depending on the map. Does that make sense? That's how I hope they will do it. You need to add memes to the stream deck. I have it. Look at this. Wait, could you guys hear that? I don't even know if that worked. Wait, this thing. No, it didn't work. Wait, oh, it only works on this thing.
Hello there.
There we go. Meme deck.
Do it.
I can't hear that, but I think you guys can hear it, right? That's the only memes I have right now. Do you dab on them haters? Well, it looks like I do here, right? I guess I dab on them haters. I'm not gonna dab for you right now. Do you call your fan base the Battlefront updates just because we dab on the haters? Oh, I guess so. No, I would never call I would never call them that.
Late birthday gift from me as well.
Oh, thank you very much, Anne. Thank you so much for the generous donation and the birthday gift. Much appreciated. And I will definitely buy myself something nice for that. So thank you very much. I still have a little bit of room to fill out on my Star Wars shelves over here. So that's gonna come in handy. Thank you very much, Anne. Much appreciated. Nothing happened when you have seen those, but you need more. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get more memes in there. They're so annoying to make though. Like, I gotta actually render them out without transparency with audio that fits in Sony Vegas. Make them. It's not as easy as it might look. Except just audio, that's pretty easy. But yeah. Yeah, thank you very much, Anne. Anne and Stefan has been very generous lately, so thank you for that. Much appreciated, especially when the ad revenue is crap. Actually, that's something I wanted to mention to you guys. Like, there's been a lot of, you guys have probably seen that my views have gone down quite a bit. And at first I was like, oh no, my channel is dying, blah, blah, blah. But then I looked around and it seems, I'm not sure if it's YouTube in general and or if it's just Battlefront, because everyone's getting so little views. Like, you know, Doom49, he got 2.3 million views on his Assault on Theed video, and now he has like 20k on his Starfighter Assault video. So everyone seems to be getting so little views on. I hope it's just that Battlefront is dead and everyone's getting back to school, and I hope it's not like YouTube algorithm being wonky or something. This is what I send out. Thanks for the awesome content and for always communicating with your community so often. Can't wait for the channel to grow even more when Battlefront 2 comes out. Thank you very much, Anne. I appreciate it. I do my best to communicate as much as I can during my streams in the Discord and so on. And I can thank you for helping me moderate both the streams and the Discord and setting up the Discord in the first place. That helps out a lot. It's always nice whenever I start a stream, I see a couple of you moderators pop up, even if I do it. Like, I remember I did that's the one thing I remember when I did a mobile stream from Italy in like February. Like, literally like 10 seconds after the stream was up, I saw you and Daniel S in the stream, and I was like, damn, they're really looking at those mobile notifications, because that was just a completely out of the blue stream that I hadn't planned for at all. So that was pretty cool. Oh, Streamlabs didn't send the... Thank you very much, Torbis. Ad revenue exists. Well, it's going down, but it still exists. It still exists. Thank you very much, Torbis. I wonder why Streamlabs didn't send the full message. That's weird. I hope I'm gonna look into that. I hope it's not something. Just DM me afterwards. I hate when Streamlabs messes up. I always send them an angry message whenever the alerts aren't working during a stream. So if that was actually a bug, I'm gonna look into it. What would be your dream gaming setup? I mean, to be honest, I kind of have like, I've spent a lot of money on this setup. I have like two PCs, 3 monitors. Okay, dream setup. 3 4K monitors, 144 hertz. I don't even think that exists, but I need that high hertz. 2 PCs. I mean, I pretty much have what I need. But then, what I don't have, I would like to have a big room where I can have a full green screen, 360, and a HTC Vive. That's definitely the one thing that's I feel like is really missing from my gaming setup. That's something I would love to have.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Just jumping on the donation train.
Thank you very much, Senate Central. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. With that DKK, I'm assuming that's Danish crowns, right? But thank you very much. Much appreciated. Let's see. How was Gamescom? Gamescom was great. I had so much fun hanging out with everyone. Like recording Starfighter Assault was great, but like the main thing was just hanging out with all the other YouTubers and just friends and having fun. Like just when me, Westy, Tim, and Lachlan was just sitting in the bar, literally playing PubG, ordering beers. That was just awesome. Walking around, meeting Elgato and the rest of the people I know. It was a lot of fun. I love those events. Are you going to buy the Elgato green screen? I could probably get it for free if I wanted to, but the reason to why I don't need it anymore is simply because I just installed this massive green screen behind me that is like kind of permanent. So until I move or something, I will probably not need it. If I knew about the green screen because I did see that at EA Play, which was about a month before they officially announced it, but I think I installed my green screen a month before that. So if I would have known it a month earlier, I would probably have gotten it. But they are probably sending me the what's it called, the cam link. So I will be able hopefully to put my real camera right here, and you guys will be able to see me in a lot higher quality if it works as intended. So I'm hoping it will. Yes, we do indeed have Order 66 senators. They have dropped down because I'm streaming so rarely right now. But don't worry, once the beta hits, I'm gonna stream the crap out of it. And the full game, of course. Okay, I'm gonna have to...
Oh, it's beautiful.
Why was there no sound for that? Okay, thank you very much, Owen. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. I'm not sure why that one didn't have audio. Oh, that's probably because, yeah, it's conversion rates or whatever. It's always a little bit confusing. How was the food cards in Gamescom? They were decent. I liked the currywurst, pretty good. And that was pretty much the only thing I had from a food cart. The rest of it was mostly through like restaurants and stuff. Favorite part of Gamescom was meeting all the other YouTubers, I have to say.
Super chat.
This will make a fine addition to my collection.
Thank you for your coverage of Starfighter Assaults. Great work.
Thank you very much, Andrew. Much appreciated. I'm glad you enjoyed the coverage. I tried to cover... That's why, like, something I noticed, I upload a ton of videos at once to get all the info out there, which usually means I get a lot less views than other people who makes one big video, but I like to give you all the information you could possibly need. Yeah, I will do more PUBG streams, don't worry. What is your thoughts on the new Starfighter classes, and do you think they're an improvement to the old game? Yes, I like them a lot. They're definitely an improvement, because now you can actually be like, do I just want to go for the objectives, or do I want to go really fast? I actually swapped my classes depending on situation, which was nice. Oh, thank you very much, Malcontent Matt. I don't know who you are, never seen your name, but thank you very much for the donation. Choo indeed, the donation train is rolling. I should have had that donation. I think there's like a feature where it shows donation train. I've never really had it because I don't want to be like encouraging people to just donate over and over and over. I don't like to ask for money that way, but thank you very much. Do you find the Star Courier hot? Oh, do you mean the scimitar? If you mean the scimitar, then yes. It's pretty badass and hot, like you said. What was your favorite new hero ship? The scimitar, definitely. Or if there isn't enough new hero ships to decide from, what was your favorite hero ship? New hero ship, I'm not sure what you mean with that. Well, I would... The scimitar, definitely. Put Discord on full screen. Sorry. I need to put my Stream Deck. I'm gonna put my Stream Deck next to my keyboard here so I don't have to like reach over to reach it. What do you think about all the diss tracks on YouTube? I recently saw you followed Simon Sideman on Twitter. You actually saw that? I didn't think you could see that, but yeah. I actually thought they were kind of funny, at least some of them. Road to Shaw's and Simon's was pretty good. KSI's was not that good. I didn't watch Comedy Shorts Game because I was kind of bored of it. But I thought that was pretty funny. I mean, obviously fake, but they were pretty harsh in some of them. It was fun. What do you think about the bombers being playable now? Thank you, Dice. Or thank you, Criterion, to be more specific. Which ship did you play the most? TIE Bomber. Do you think we will ever get ground to space battles? I doubt sometime, yeah, but probably not even in the next game. I don't know, to be honest. What did you think of the map? I think it's great. I like the fact that there's a lot of things to fly around. But I'm even more excited for maps such as Endor's Death Star Debris, because that's going to be filled with stuff. It's not going to be any open areas at all, I'm guessing. So that is going to be nice. The only KSI one that is good is Little... Wait. The only KSI one that is good is Little Boy. It was pretty good, yeah. But I think Simon's is... Like, as a song, I thought Simon's was really good. Because I think Grime can actually... Some Grime songs can be pretty good. So Simon's was... I never expect... Vic Stars. Okay, Vic Stars. I gotta give him props for that. Like, it was just... I didn't... That was like the last person I ever expected to make a diss track. So seeing Vic Star was pretty funny. Are you happy with the size of it? Yeah, it definitely felt like a space battle. There was a lot of action going on. It didn't feel empty. They had some AI to fill it out. The what's it called? The turrets and the...
Impressive. Most impressive.
TOO hashtag donation train.
Thank you very much, Snarky Riot. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. And I like that the alerts are working properly now and randomly jumping between them. Oh, and you've missed the actual the diss tracks. Man, you gotta go watch them. Yeah, Simon. I think Simon was the best, and then Road to Shaw's first, second, then Vic Stars, and then Little Boy. That's how I would rate them. The rest, I haven't seen all of them. Bazingas were pretty bad. What do you think could be improved about the map? About that particular map, I am not entirely sure, because I feel like maybe add a few more blockade runners or something like that, possibly. I think that's about it. More things would always be good. I wouldn't mind having more players, but I'm not sure if that would work. But yeah. Do you like the Starfighter class system? Yes, I mentioned that above. How does it feel with 30? It wasn't actually 24 players and 32 bots. It wasn't 6. It was like 24 players and maybe 12 bots. I'm not sure how many it was. But it definitely felt like it was enough. And I like that they made the bots feel like real players. So I didn't just go after the real players like in the last game. But this time when I killed a bot, I got a kill for it. I helped the team. It actually felt like I did something. Although they sometimes felt a little bit stupid. Where like if you started shooting someone in the back, if it was a normal player, they would usually swear away. Whereas if I did it on AI, they would keep flying, which was kind of stupid. But I think that's something they can improve. Ship him a penny, yeah. Favorite noob blob? Oh my god, so many blobs here. Blob master. I don't know. Maybe this thing, the stop thing. I don't know, to be honest. Oh, thank you very much, Echo. That's the first time I've seen you donate. Thank you very much. For PLN, is that Polish or something? So many weird currencies today. Which is the better blobs? Oh my god, you've gotta stop sending blobs all the time. This one is what you need right now. You need to stop. Stop. Why is there no blob? How do you get that stop blob? I'm just gonna do like that. Stop. Favorite emoji on the server? Probably the I really love this one. From my vlog on Dave. It's I like that one, and then probably Senate, of course, and maybe Fidget Elliot. I don't know. I'll have to pick. You're not in the blob. You have a blob server, really? Oh my god. Where was you in the new trailer? I was not in the trailer. I was only in the gameplay reveal. What is the worst movie you have ever watched? Oh, probably Sharktopus or Sharknado. Dabbing or fidget spinners? Why not both? Oh, sorry. Why did I do that? I would regret it. Oh, I know. I know Dave is trying to get away from this because he's been everyone's saying, "Oh, Dave, it's dabbing and fidget spinners," but I'm gonna be like, "You better keep dabbing and keep those fidget spinners." Yeah. Even before everyone unsubscribes, which trailer has been your favorite for Battlefront 2? Reveal trailer, gameplay trailer, Starfighter Assault. Reveal trailer. Palpatine's voice makes everything so good. Look at the chat going in. They're not very happy now. I'm gonna get a photo. The thing is, I really don't care about any of that. I don't care about fidget spinners. I don't care about dabbing. I think it's fun sometimes to do it because people get so they get triggered or super happy. It's like, it's just fun. Hello to Kangablob. I am doing very good. How are you doing? Thanks. I gotta get. There's a lot of questions still here, so I'm gonna keep going here. Did you have rehearsals for Gamescom like you did for EA Play? No, because it wasn't live. It was pre-recorded gameplay because so much stuff happening in space and a lot of people just dying, so it's hard to do it live. So basically the rehearsals was when we played in Guildford at the Criterion office. We played 6 rounds, all of which we recorded, and we did different things during those rounds, so which I guess that was kind of rehearsal, and then they picked the best one and made the reveal from that simply. You are why the human race is failing. How is the human race failing? Because they're like sneezing. What countries would you like to visit in the near future? I got tickets to Japan today actually, so except for Japan, I think Iceland I would love to go to. Do you like the scimitar? Yes, going stealth is awesome. What was your favorite part of the Starfighter Assault? The scimitar. Because that transition when he goes invisible and then it goes to Camino and then back to him. That I love that one. I'm just gonna check on Twitter DMs. Roar. Hello. Make the funniest face you can. I can't make faces like on command. I'm sorry, you guys. I noticed when I go through my videos, if you just stop at any random time where I have my face on it, you get a funny face. And those are a lot funnier than me trying to do something on purpose. Yes, Guildford in England. We was there about a few weeks before Gamescom. So I basically went home from Guildford, was home for a few days, and then went to Gamescom, which was kind of... I was at Star Wars Celebration as well in England, which was 2 years ago. How do you not remember that, Liam? Do you prefer fidget? Oh, that's the same question as before. We're gonna get a combination of those two now, right? Who spins the fidget better? I'm gonna have to give that one for Dave. I don't even. These are so smirk, and surprised. I think they're so small, the emotes. It's hard to see them. Does Echo ask good questions? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Best boy emoji. Oh my god, what is this? Freaking sausage or a hand. Sausage. Let's get the sausage thing. Is there really a fidget spinner emote? Oh, Discord, please. Why is there a thinking spinner here? Oh, wait, is that I gotta try this out. Is that a standard one? Spinner. Oh, it's from a server. Okay, so someone made it on their server and then they can use it everywhere. If Cross Heroes are not in the final game, would you be disappointed? Yep, I'm gonna be honest and say I would be disappointed. I like when they are... I wouldn't be like, oh no, that kind of way. Like some people are about Cross Era now. I would be like, oh, that's a shame. I wish it was Cross Era. I'll get over it. I'll get over it. That's kind of how I would feel. Thoughts on the ATM-6 and Dreadnought? Dreadnought, pretty cool. Orbital bombardment. ATM-6 is a little like... looks weird. It could be cool, but I mean, can you please do something else than walkers? I mean, they've failed you over and over and over, so maybe you shouldn't have them. Another thonk one. I already answered the thonk ones. What is your favorite Spider-Man suit? Probably this one to the left. I am not sure which one that is from, because I've seen all the Spider-Man movies. Actually not Homecoming, but I don't know exactly like which one's from which. What is your favorite Iron Man armor? You like the top left one. I think the top left and top right one looks the best to me. Was that what you said as well? Yeah, I say we have the same taste in Iron Man armor. Are you even a fan of Marvel? Yes, I love all those Marvel movies. I've watched them all, except Homecoming, I guess, because that's, yeah. But like, I'm really excited for Infinity War. I'm super pumped. I've watched the leaked trailer for it, and it's gonna be good. Even DC. DC is pretty good. Wonder Woman was good. Superman vs. Batman was not as well. The story was pretty bad. I'll give him that. But I like the acting. I actually like seeing. Oh my god, I keep forgetting his name. Batman. What's his called again? You know who's the new Batman is. I like him as Batman. I thought he fit pretty well. When Battlefront 2 fully releases, will you do an individual stream for each era? Maybe not straight away, but sometime after that. I think that's gonna, if possible, then yes, I might do it. But I'm not sure how they're gonna be linked together. I feel like they're better off having them in one rotation, but we'll see. Favorite panel at Gamescom, except Battlefront 2. I didn't watch any panels. If you mean like actually, if you mean like the physical booth or whatever, because I didn't watch any panels. So if we go for booths, I'm gonna have to be biased and say Elgato's, because it was like, honestly, I didn't look at many. I was basically just at EA's booth, Elgato's booth, and then I walked around just to get a look everywhere, and that's about it. Ben Affleck, yes, Ben Affleck. Gamescom or EA Play? I would probably prefer EA Play, I would say, but they're similar. What's your favorite event to go to? Star Wars Celebration, because that's like a bunch of Star Wars geeks in one place, a lot of cool stuff. Star Wars Celebration. Do you think our questions are creative? Actually, pretty good this month. I gotta give you props for the questions. Do you think we're copying them from each other? Possibly. I don't know. No, it's just, now I'm gonna skip these questions from just the intercept. What was it called? Inception. It's Inception questions. I don't know. You don't even. Oh my god, Torbis. Do I like you? It's like a love and hate relationship, you know. Sometimes I love you, sometimes I hate you. No. Do you have any idea for questions we could ask you? Really? Well, anything. Ask me about food. I love food, culinary experiences, and Star Wars. No, I don't know. What is your favorite Vader moment? I would have to say Rogue One. Everything in Rogue One. Or probably when he becomes episode 3 as well. Hard to say. Alright, Owen, thank you very much for watching. I will see you later, and thank you for the super chat. In In your opinion, was the Starfighter Assault mode just better than the old Battlefronts, or was it the mode that was actually fun and you want to play? Actually, it was definitely better, but it was something I felt like I could actually consider playing, because Starfighter Assault, I mean, what was it called again? Fighter Squadron was basically the same on every map, whereas now it seems like the objectives and the maps are going to be completely different, so I think I might actually play Starfighter Assault. Do you think B-Wings and TIE Defenders will be in the final game? I think it will be too much of an opportunity to miss. I want them there, but I don't think they will be there. The last game literally had like 4 ships, and this game is already gonna have, what is it, 3 per faction. That's 6 per era. Let's say we get the same amount on every era. That's 18 normal ships. Plus, I think they've confirmed 7 or 8 hero ships. So that's like 26 ships alone, and we had like 4 plus like 2 hero ships in the last game. So I think they've already outdone themselves with Starfighter Assault, and I won't blame them if they don't have them there at launch. But yes, I would like to see them. Did you watch the Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather fight? No, because I do not. I really don't care about boxing. How did you celebrate your birthday? I haven't really properly celebrated it. I'm going out tomorrow for drinks with a bunch of friends, and then I'm doing barbecue with some friends on Saturday, and then I'm doing like a family celebration on Sunday. Because this Sunday we were going home from a big like family reunion thing, like with the entire family, with like 50 people. So we basically just sat in the car the entire day, and then I went to a flight museum with my little cousin who's 10. And I gotta tell you, my cousin, he's 10. He knows so much about Star Wars. It's insane. He learned me. He wanted me to ask him questions about Star Wars in the car, and he was like, "Oh, I showed him. He hasn't even watched all the movies. He's seen the first 6. He hasn't seen Rogue One or Force Awakens, not the Clone Wars either. But I showed him an image of like Plo Koon or Ki-Adi-Mundi, and he knew the names of those people. And then he was like, "Oh, did you know there's actually another Jedi of Yoda's species who's called Yaddle?" And I was like, "No, I didn't know that." So he's gonna be a real, like, living Wikipedia when he grows up. Which one would you rather have? I can say right away, the top one. I like the more modern look. Favorite fighter jet? Fighter jet? I don't know. If you mean like real shit, like in the real world, I would say the Swedish JAS or Gripen. Are you a good cook? I'm a decent cook, I would say. Probably better than average for my age, I would say. But I haven't put that to the test, so I don't want to promise you anything. We will watch your cousin's career with great interest. Indeed, we will. Yeah, tomorrow you are probably going to get some news, because I'm going out drinking. What's your thoughts on this Darth Vader comic cover? Oh man, that is a badass cover. Is that an official cover? Or is that something someone's made? I could, like, he's floating in the air using the Force, having his entire suit floating around him. That is a really badass poster. I gotta say, but I don't know if that's official or not. Why do I have a feeling that the devs tell Elliot when they will release news, so it goes to the pub? They actually don't. They do tell me some stuff about the game, like when I'm at the events, of course, but they don't, like, I've even asked, like, at Gamescom, like, okay, let me put it this way, the devs and the community managers don't know when they're releasing stuff, unless it's like some trailer or something. Like, that's the marketing team and the social media team. So, like, a developer doing some heroes, they have no idea when they're going to reveal the next hero, you know? That's separate teams. It's a huge company. That is official? Oh, that's awesome. Alright, to be clear, this service that... Oh yeah, this was the question I read before about you thought I should open a full Discord server. And that actually... That's why I have some new servers set up. Because I wanted... After I saw that, I decided, okay, I'm going to check out how those people, other people do it. Everything from 20k subs to 1 million subs, and I'm not sure if that's something I want, because like I go to those servers, and those servers are not a place where they use it to communicate with like the person. So like if you have Stone Mountain server, he's not in there responding to people. It's a really good server for finding PubG players, for that kind of stuff, but that's really another thing. I want it to be something where I can reward people who are kind enough to sponsor me every month, and also try to respond to as much as possible, which I just can't do if I open it publicly. So I'm glad you like the closed server, Torbis. I know it's a mixed thing. Some people might think they like it, some people don't like it. But I like it. Like it is. Are you getting the Phasma book? I responded to that. Oh, now's Echo's massive thing here. So I'm gonna go through this pretty quickly now because we're already we're an hour into this. Senate Central said, I hope you don't get a public one. We senators pay to be a part of this, and if you open a public one, what's the reason of being a sponsor? Exactly, that's what I feel. That's how I feel about it right now. And about the size of it, that it's pretty small, that's because I'm streaming so little right now. When the beta is out, when the full game is out, I'm gonna stream multiple times every week, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of new sponsors, and it's gonna be more active. So and you will also get some custom emojis very soon. Very soon. YouTube has promised that it's coming very soon. But it seems to be mixed. Yeah, okay, now let's dive into Echo's questions here. Favorite weapons in PUBG? Car 98 and M4. Favorite vehicle in PUBG? The UAC. Favorite starting spot in PUBG? The houses that are north of Pochinki and left of the school. Pretty safe spot, always some decent loot. You can get started and then you can push on. Do you like going for crates in PUBG? Yes, we pretty much always go for crates in PUBG if we see them close. Do you prefer camping or aggressive game in PUBG? I prefer aggressive game or like somewhere in between, but when there's 20 people left, then I stop being aggressive. I like playing the first half of the game aggressive. Once I get into a role and I don't die, well then I go defensive. Are you against stream sniping in PUBG? Yeah, I don't think stream sniping is a good thing ever. Because if you just get into the game and want to go after me, sure. But the problem is that if I'm streaming, you know exactly where I am all the time. So yes, I am against that. What are your thoughts on the new map in PUBG? I have not seen it. Do you play only on European servers? Mostly. Sometimes I have I've actually tried Asian servers a few times and got a couple of chicken dinners there, but mostly European. I have not played custom games. What are top 5 things you like? That's a little bit too hard. I'm gonna give the top thing I like, which 5 things: headshotting someone when they're driving a car, winning a game. The looting is a lot of fun. It's always so satisfying when you see it's satisfying when you see that 8x scope or the car on the ground or the medikit. You always get happy. Really fun game to play with friends. It can be really intense. Was that 5 or 4? I don't know. Top things I hate: vehicle physics when they interact with each other. The healing system I don't hate, but I don't think it's great. I think you can spam heal a little bit too much. I prefer to have it was an H1, so you can't just use like 5 medkits behind a wall. I do not. Okay, that's gonna be it for now. Have you ever gotten some weird actions? Flying cars, disappearing houses. Yeah, flying cars I've had, and then some really weird glitches where it just explodes all of a sudden. But I've never like flown insanely high. Do you like the PUBG questions? Yeah, they're pretty good, but every top 5 question is something it takes forever to reply to. But otherwise, do you agree that our mods on Discord aren't too active? I personally don't see them too often. I guess that's true. I mean, we only have one mod, right? It's only Anne. But I might make some of the mods, the normal mods on my stream chat also mods here. But on the other hand, it doesn't really need a lot of modding here, so it's pretty chill. Do you think we need more mods? Not really. What is your sub goal for the end of the year? I would love to get 200k. Is it doable? Doubt it. Are your Battlefront 2015 video series still live? If you mean like you choose my loadout, then yes, because I made a video today. What time do you usually go to bed? If I don't have anything particular, I usually go to bed at 2 and I sleep to 10. Hello stream, dab dab dab. What games do you play now except PUBG? Basically just PUBG and Battlefront a little bit. And then I actually got the Destiny 2 beta now that I'm going to play a little bit. Do you think I asked too many questions? I'm out of breath, so yes, no. It's always good to have questions, but it's better to spread them out a little bit, probably. I'm telling you, Anne, exactly. That's why it's good. Don't you agree that my server is a little bit more calm? It's not as chaotic. You don't need to do as much work here. So that's why I like this. But yeah, as I said, it's probably going to grow a lot once I start having a regular streaming schedule and get a bunch of sponsors. And when they have custom emojis, which means more people are actually going to want to sponsor people. So yeah. Oh my god, and here we have another wall of questions. Will the Battlefront 2 require more skill than Battlefront 2015? If so, in what ways? Yes, it will. Mostly, from what I noticed, is the way you move. It's not as acrobatic. You don't just roll sideways. And the biggest thing is that there's a lot more recoil. Not as much cheese weapons that will one-shot you. So you can't just spam and go roll in and one-shot someone. So I think that's the main thing. Do you think EA will improve lightsaber duels for the game? Definitely. I'm not sure how. It was hard to test in the beta or the alpha. I didn't do Darth Maul against Rey too many times, so it's pretty hard. Are there any heroes you think EA won't add? Probably Cad Bane. I want him. I want Cad Bane so badly, but I think he's too low down on the Star Wars community's list for them to pick him, although I want him. Yeah, that's right. And just think about the fact that Dave has, is it 25k subs now? So I have 6 times more subs, so my Discord would realistically be 6 times bigger, and that would be quite hard to moderate. Which Clone Wars heroes do you think will be in the full game after all the free DLCs? Ahsoka, I think, will be there. Maybe Ventress. I don't know. Hard to say. What do you think the DLC seasons will be? I think the first one, Last Jedi, obviously, and then I think there will be a maybe Geonosis one. Maybe what else could there be that we haven't had announced yet? Coruscant, and then I think about the time of the Han Solo movie, they might have a Han Solo season, and then I'm not sure after that. Do you think all the heroes from Battlefront 2015 will be transferred to the new game? No, I don't think all of them will be, but I think at least half of them will. Do you agree that the TIE Bomber should either be nerfed or changed to reinforcement that requires battle? It should not be changed to reinforcement that needs battle points, but it will be nerfed. They've said that. They said it was going to be nerfed. Do you think Death Troopers on Yavin 4 will serve some purpose, such as hunting an objective? I think they're just going to be special troopers, basically. So you could play the objective with them, but I don't think they're going to have any bonus objective, if that makes sense. I think you're probably right, Anne. I think you're right, Anne. Do you think Poe Dameron will be a hero available at launch? If you mean on the ground, then no, because we don't really see him a lot on the ground at all. So just because he has a ship doesn't mean he will be on the ground. I would be kind of disappointed if they made him, or actually they don't have a lot of sequel era heroes to add, but still, I think there's a lot of better Clone Wars ones they could make instead. Top 3 things you want changed from the old game to the new game. Gunplay has been fixed. Free content has been fixed. I also want the whole progression system, which seems to be fixed. We haven't seen that enough to tell, but it seems like you have something to progress. That was the main thing I got bored of Battlefront, that I didn't have anything to unlock after I played it for a few weeks or months. So that's definitely one thing. What kind of item or distinguishing feature will level 100 people from Battlefront 2015 have in the new game, since you won't have something? It shouldn't be something big. It should be something minor. I hope they could have an emblem that you can have on your name, and that one you could have a particular one that you could choose. I think that would be pretty cool. Do you like answering our questions? Yes, I do. That's why I do this. Dabbing director Echo. What is your favorite kind of stormtrooper? Probably the Death Trooper, if that counts. What presents did you get for your birthday? Same as I mentioned earlier, those are coming next week or Sunday. If YouTube wouldn't have worked out, what would your life look around this time? I would probably be programming at some company. Give us top 5 YouTubers that aren't well known but you think we should all check out. Rolocare, I think it's called. He makes extremely good in-depth. Maybe you mods could link it if you find. Yeah, Rolocare, who makes really good in-depth analysis of trailers. A channel called Binging with Babish, really good food videos. Well, he's pretty well known, but if you don't watch food videos, you don't know about him. I mean, you probably already know about everyone in the Star Wars community. So, who do I watch that you guys might not watch? I feel like that might be something. Let me check on my subscription list. Oh, they just changed the logo. If I go to my subscriptions here and scroll down, let's see if I spot someone who I think. Star Wars just released like 1,000 clips. Okay, let's see. Action Movie Dad. That is a really good server. Really good channel as well. That's 3. He has made some Star Wars stuff actually, so I'll recommend changing out Action Movie Dad if you haven't. No, Action Movie Kid. I'm sorry. Action Movie Kid is his channel. 2 more that I think are underrated. Cinematic Captures, because he adds something new to the Star Wars community. There's a lot of other news channels, but he adds something that not too many other people are doing. And then lastly, unknown channel that most of you probably don't know. I'm just scrolling through my list here and checking out if there's anything that you guys might have missed. I'm sorry, I can't find anything right now. So I'm gonna stay. That's 4. Who's your top 5 favorite YouTubers? Oh man, I can't. I can't. I don't have time to pick out 5 favorite YouTubers right now. Okay, the 5 YouTubers favorite. I'm gonna do Battlefront and YouTubers together in one. And I'm gonna basically say the 5 ones I watch the most, because I feel like that's the most indication. Okay, so Star Wars Explained, I watch a lot of his stuff because he teaches me stuff that I don't read normally. Gordon Ramsay's videos I actually watch quite a lot. Mat Geek is a Swedish YouTuber that I also watch a lot. Who else do I watch a lot? I am scrolling through my feed here to see what I Binging with Babish I do watch. Like there's just a few. Westy. I don't watch too much of his Battlefield content, but Westy makes some really crisp content. That's probably my favorite channels. I have a lot of subscriptions and I only watch a few of them. The thing is, I don't want to rank Battlefront YouTubers because first of all that is extremely biased, and secondly I don't watch as many Battlefront YouTubers as you might think. I look at their titles and go, oh, I already made a video about this, or I'm gonna make a video about this, so there's no point in me watching it. You know, every channel that makes similar content to me, why would I watch their videos actively? Unless I'm like, oh, I missed something, then I might do it. But most of the time I don't watch a lot of other YouTubers. Dave's I do watch occasionally because he does Easter eggs, things that I might not have found. But any news channel that does the same thing as me, I don't really watch them. I'm subscribed to like keep track of what they're doing, but I don't really watch them. Favorite color, green. Are you looking forward to Normal Dave running your channel while you are in Japan? Yes, I am. Both for the fact that it's gonna be nice to see him do some videos on my channel. He knows what he's doing, and also because it's gonna be nice to actually have someone cover for me for the first time in this. I think it's gonna be the first time in 1.5 years that I will actually be able to like completely relax and be like, okay, someone else got this covered. So that is gonna be extremely nice. Favorite video or stream on my channel? Probably my 30 tips and tricks, or the 40 tips and tricks is better though. So that's one I put a lot of effort into, and I'm glad it's doing well. And the history of Star Wars Battlefront as well. Favorite blobs, green one. At the end of the videos, there's always a little BB-8 animation at the end. Where did you get that, or did you make it yourself? A guy called Alan made it, and there should be a link in the description of all my videos if you wanna. David, it's called David Allen. You can find a link to that in the description of my videos. Was this Q&A good, and what was your favorite question? Yes, this was a good Q&A. You had some good questions. Not as many weird questions as normal, but a lot of them was actually decent and good. Favorite question. I am not sure. I'm not sure. So let's bring this up again and see if you guys have any final questions in the chat. I really liked the stream when you called me a hacker. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that. I liked Sage on your channel. Oh yeah, that's right. That was kind of funny because I didn't announce it, so everyone was like, "Oh my god, what happened to Elliot? He hit puberty." Yeah, and I know Gordon Ramsay's videos are great. I noticed a lot of old clips from like Hotel Hell or Kitchen Nightmares, but that's the most annoying thing though. I watch those Kitchen Nightmare clips and they're usually like 5 or 7 minutes long, but then I go, oh, I want to watch the full episode, but there's literally no way to get those in Sweden legitimately. Like I've looked at Netflix, HBO, TV, there's like, even if you try to get them from the internet, it's hard to find them. I just wish there was a place I could watch all of Gordon Ramsay's content, except his YouTube channel where you only see like a part of the episode, if that makes sense. Do you like sushi with avocado in it? Yes. I prefer sushi with fish, but avocado as well. Avocado is good. How much did it cost for your graphics? I think it was about 150 bucks or something like that. Will you play PubG today? I think I might actually play the beta, about a Destiny 2 beta today. We'll see. Would you like to be able to control capital ships in Star Wars game, and maybe with team play so a few people had to work to get it to control, for example, a Star Destroyer? That could be a cool game. It wouldn't have nothing to do with Battlefront, but as a separate game, I think that would be pretty cool. Scimitar Slave 1, Scimitar. Falconer Pose X-Wing. Pose X-Wing, actually, for gameplay purposes. In what scenario do you think SpongeBob could have been in Star Wars? The holiday special, maybe? Do you think Praetorian Guards will be reinforcements in Battlefront 2? Possibly. Maybe in the Last Jedi season. Favorite class from Starfighter Assault? Bomber. Do you think we'll get Django? At some point, maybe. I mean, we get Boba. Couldn't be too hard to make Django. We'll see. I don't know. How do you think Starfighter Assault will play out on Ryloth? Probably similarly. You gotta go in, blow up some things in the Lucre Hulk ship. Hopefully you can fly inside like Anakin. And so on. What type of music do you think Chewie and Han would jam out to while driving the Falcon? Like jazz? No, I don't know. There's a little music in Star Wars universe. Like you don't really see it too much. Would you like to have your own voice line in Battlefront 2? Yes, I would love to have an Easter egg. Yeah, that would be like in the corner of the map. You would hear like, "Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront updates," and they're just on repeat. That would be pretty awesome. What do you think the max level will be in Battlefront 2? I honestly have no idea. Maybe 100? Do you think we should have shipboarding? No, because I know people say it was awesome now, but back when that was fresh, people didn't think it was that good. Not for multiplayer, because everyone gets split up, there's no one in space, people just run around like idiots inside a hangar that's really empty. As a separate game, but possibly in the main space battles of Battlefront 2, no. That's the whole point, is flying. Like someone said on Reddit, look in the movies. You don't really see a lot of people boarding if there wasn't a specific reason to do so. Do you think that was Anakin and Ahsoka would be in the trailer? I don't know, to be honest. Hard to say. We're getting creative with the Last Jedi season, right? Yes. Do you think we'll get the Resistance ski speeders? I don't know if those are just for speed or if they have any weapons, so hard to say. Will you go to bed after the stream? You sound tired. No, I'm not tired. I just get literally talking non-stop for 1 hour and 15 minutes now. I will be playing some Destiny 2 beta. Will you be buying any Star Wars toys merch at the Force Friday? Is there Force Friday again? Wasn't that May 4th? I'm not sure. 8080s or ATM6? 8080s, classic ones. What is the most exhausting? Normal stream, spectating in PubG, Battlefront stream, traveling stream, or Q&A stream? Probably a Q&A stream because you got to talk constantly, or a long normal stream like a 5-hour stream. PubG is not exhausting because it's basically just playing something I would have played otherwise. Traveling is not exhausting either. Oh, Force Friday is September 1st. I might look into it. But yeah, I think that is going to wrap up this this week, a month actually. So thank you very much for the support, and for all the questions. That was a good Q&A, definitely. And you guys make sure to leave some more questions. I bet we're already... Oh, no one's left any questions here already. I'm surprised. I was expecting like 1,000 questions already. But yeah, I will take the last 3 questions now, okay? Last 3 questions I will pick from the chat, and then I will end it. Let's see. Most favorite Star Wars merch. Does the Last Jedi poster count? Because in that case, that's probably it. And holy shit, there's a lot of flies in my ceiling. What the actual hell? Why is there like 1,000 flies up there? Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that after the stream ends. Do you think the Battlefront community is growing? Not now. It will grow after the game is released. And what is going to be the final? What Battlefront 2 game mode are you most excited for? Galactic Assault on Kashyyyk. That's definitely the one. And but yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.